You guys learned about Jonathan's arrest and the charges against him?
I'm obviously disappointed. When something like that happens, it doesn't affect him, it affects everybody else that plays and puts the Alabama on their shirt, put the jersey on Saturdays. So, I think a lot of guys kind of feel let down, but, we get misrepresented sometimes like that, but, he was a great player, so that's kind of also the disappointment in that. But, things happen like that, and, for us now, we can't just keep dwelling on something that happened in the past. We got who we have now moving forward.
Did you guys know much about his history, what had taken place at Georgia when he joined the program?
I don't think a lot of guys did. He was always fine in the locker room, so for us it wasn't a problem or anything like that. I think some guys knew, but a lot of guys do make mistakes, and I think he showed in the first couple of days on the field that he could contribute to the team. So I think that's why it's also pretty unfortunate.
For some of the guys that maybe did know, was there a concern about a guy like that joining the team?
I don't know. I didn't really know much about his background, so I can't say. But you have to ask you have to take a poll, I guess, on who guys knew.
Coach said in his opening statement that he's impressed with the way the line has been throughout practice and just the way things are coming. How would you say that you feel about practice? How has it been?
Spring's always a great time because all the guys that left before, there's so many new guys coming in, and a lot of new guys that are really hungry and thriving to play and learn the offense. So the offense is always evolving. It's always a challenge for young guys to keep learning it, and a lot of old guys to. I think it gives the older guys a leadership opportunity to really help the younger guys out. So for us, and the spring is always no numbers. So I think it gives a lot of the younger guys opportunities to run with the ones or twos, kind of get thrown I guess into the dog pit a little bit. That's kind of how I was. When you get thrown in that way, it's easier for you, kind of calms your nerves. But I think that's a better way to learn sometimes. So a lot of guys are just making a lot of improvements, and I think it's day 5 or 6, and we still got many more to come. So we're taking advantage of them.
He also mentioned Coker looking well out there and more comfortable, is what he said. How would you guys say he's looking?
I think Coker, coming from Florida State last year, it takes a little bit of time to transition into a new school, new team, new guys that you don't really know. I've known a lot of these guys for 4 or 5 years now, and he's only known for 1 or 2. So I think for Coker this year, a lot of guys have seen a more leadership role that he's taken, just because he's got these bonds, these relationships with guys that he knows now, and I think he's more confident in the huddle, just on the field in general. So when he's more comfortable, a lot of guys are around him too. So it's been good.
2 more for Ryan.